Welcome to June. Something's just come from Shepherdsville, Kentucky. Interesting. I wonder why. Okay. I ordered a copy of Bunny Lake is Missing by Paul Glass, and I ordered a copy of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, supposedly part 1, by Lorne Balfe, and I ordered a copy of Breath by Harry Gregson Williams. And what I was querying was the fact that they've sent me 2 copies of Breath by Harry Gregson Williams. They do not appear to have charged me for 2 copies. So rather like last month where I had a spare extra copy of something, I've got a spare extra copy of Breath by Harry Gregson Williams. So if anybody wants it, stick a message in the comments underneath. Nobody has yet claimed that copy of Master of Ballantrae, but that's still going if you want it. Or it's Thursday the 12th. Posties just delivered this, which is... It was only on the doorstep for a second and it's got all wet. Pouring with rain today. This is going to be a packet of 4 on-demand CDs, so CDRs really, from Movie School Media. 3 out of 4, basically as a result of Eric Woods' Best of 2024 list. So thanks, Eric. Here's the one that isn't part of his list, is Anna Drubich's Sting. And then the other 3 were all featured in his show, which were Why Dinosaurs, Raphael d'Argent, I'm going to assume that's French pronunciation, Kensuke's Kingdom by Stuart Hancock, and Treasure Trackers by Robin Hoffman. So those are going to keep me busy for a while. It's the evening of Tuesday the 17th, very warm day. I'm just back from a long weekend away. Didn't buy anything while I was away, but some things turned up here. Waxwork Records and some things. So let's see how we can get into this. Oh, there is a tear strip, so let's see if it works, shall we? For once it does. Packing slips or anything? No. It's bubble wrap. And a copy of Renfield by Marco Beltrami, which is a double album. In a gatefold sleeve. So we'll have a look at that. Inside looks like that. Nicolas Cage being Nicolas Cage. And we have... Look at that. Comes in original master sleeves. How about that? Saves me having to change them into original master sleeves. Sheets like that. there anything for the second one? No, there isn't. So that's that. It's a very swirly design. And here, I think this is going to be an eBay purchase. Took a while, but it's a couple of Thomas Newmans. Finding Nemo, which I just unaccountably haven't had for a while. I had the sequel, Finding Dory, which I found in a charity shop for £1, but and the Horse Whisperer. That's those. And then what is this? This is something that's come from a lot of music in the Netherlands, apparently. So I can see the overpackaged in a box. In the box with another jiffy bag. Right, and this is a compilation of spaghetti westerns themes, Ecstasy of Gold. Lots of copies of that going around, but they're usually a little bit dearer than I think they ought to be. This was the best price I could get for it. Come on. Get into there. There we are. So that is that. 23 killer sounds from the Spaghetti West Volume 1, it says. So they're anticipating another volume. There we are. That's my week. Okay, folks, it's Wednesday the 25th. It's been a bit of a quiet period this half of the month. I've placed an order for 3 things from Hive, 2 of which are on pre-order, so they're not going to be here for a while. But the third one is Richard Band's The Deep Ones. It's been around a while. It's a Dragon's Domain thing. There's only 500 copies of that, but yeah. Hey, Richard Band's alright, isn't he? So yeah, that should be fun. What's that? I'll tell you about the other 2 when they turn up. It's Friday the 27th. Postie's just dropped off a couple of CDs. Let's have a look what those are. Getting towards the end of the month. Okay, this is based on a recent cinematic sound podcast. It was an Elmer Bernstein World of Henry Orient. I think Eric was doing his kind of favourite FSM releases, I think. So I thought, yeah, Bernstein when he does comedies is good. Well, Bernstein's always good, but you know what I mean. And what is this other one? This other one is it's John Scott's Shoot to Kill, which can go for rather a lot of money. In this instance, it was middling amount of money, cheaper than it usually is. Let's say that. So, yeah, trying to round out official releases from my John Scott collection, as opposed to all his own personal promo ones, of which I've got most. So it's good. Get those 2. Well, it's Sunday the 29th, so we're getting towards the end of the month. I went up to London today for the World Cryptic Crossword Championship, the inaugural one. Not to compete, I'm not that good, but some people that I knew or half knew from online were up there, so I thought I'd go along and see what it was like. It was interesting, if slightly odd. Um, but anyway, while I was up there, I thought first of all I'd see if there were any record fairs on. There was one in Camden. Went up there. Nothing much of any great interest. Um, so then I went on to the crossword thing, and then after that was finished, I thought, well, let's go and see what the reopened HMV Oxford Street is like. Um, it's not like it used to be, is the answer. But I picked up a couple of things to kind of make the journey worthwhile. Um, Debbie Wiseman's score for the Wolf Hall sequel, The Mirror and the Light, um, and this thing from Caroline Katz's documentary about D.V. Derbyshire, performed by the unlikely named Cozy Fanny Tutti, a pseudonym we've got to hope, eh? And it's now Monday the 30th, and therefore the end of the month. One thing from the postie. Let's see what this one is. Okay, this is topping up the Lalo Schifrin collection following his passing. I did not have Cool Hand Luke, so that's one of the classics alongside, the Dirty Harry series and Mission Impossible and Enter the Dragon and things like that. So I thought I'd better rectify that omission. And that's it for June. As we head into July and the baking heat, stay fresh, cheese bags.